Hi there, signs of Taurus. This is Kim here to do a reading for your last part of 2023. So this is for the last part of December 2023, and I'm going to use the Witch's Oracle to start us off. We'll get let's just get a row full of cards here, and we will see what we have to work with. And then we'll let the cards we're going to let your angels and spirit guides do the reading. And the messages are going to be through channeling, through intuitive hits, and also, mainly how I feel while I'm doing your reading. So, that being said, like the genders, there's no real gender in tarot. Masculine and feminine are describing the energy. So if I say King of Pentacles, it might be more so about action and finances. If I say Queen of Pentacles, it might be more focused on receiving or planning or, or communicating. You know what I mean? So that's that. Just wanted to say that. All right. Okay, Taurus. Number 2, bat, rebirth and consciousness. Rebirth and consciousness. Cord, and it says initiation. 30, cord, initiation. You're protected. Holy stone, protection. You're protected. Crystal ball, insight. 35, crystal ball, insight. That was 24 with holy stone. What are you cooking up? I have 26, the cauldron, the womb. What are you cooking up? And another card that they just, wow. See these three, 2 of them are the moon, and then there's the crystal ball, but it looks, it's coming across as like the number 3, 3 being really significant. Maybe it was something to do with timing. So this is moon, and it says timing. Almost time is what I'm getting. I don't know, for some kind of initiation. I don't know what that might be, but you might know what that be. What's on the bottom of the deck? The familiar, the ally. And there's a shooting star in this scene. So the ally, the familiar. All right. Let's put these over here. So I'm picking up that you are very heavily protected while attempting to do, I don't know, is it a ritual? Something done the way that it's been done before, something done the way it's been done in the past. Society. I'm going to use Vice Versa Tarot, and we're gonna pull some clarifiers, because right now I guess we're going to start with insight so I can get some insight into this reading. Let's start with the crystal ball. It's like you know something before it's going to happen, or you have had a vision into something that you really shouldn't know, but you do know. insight. All right. Messages for Taurus. What is the crystal ball about for Taurus? What is the crystal ball about? Oof. Oof. An ending, maybe, with the Ten of Swords on the bottom. This is normally here the the Knight of Wands. And so the Knight of Wands in reverse is saying, and I'm going to go based on a lot from the pictures of this deck. It is saying that you're waiting for like an opportune moment. It's specifically regarding travel or going somewhere. You're waiting for a certain time. Timing has to be right. There's insight on when when to proceed. So, like for example, in this card, you know, it's it looks like a flat area and there's a lot of lightning. You would not be the only point. You wouldn't want to be the only point out in that area. So this is some kind of insight, and it might have to do with travel. Now, it may have to do with this Ten of Swords. This, well, it's a rebirth, but it is ending of sorts. But let's just see if we get that card again. We might not. Or knowing like when the best time to be protected for a journey. Why the protection? Why the protection? You do have another 10. So we don't have to do reversals because they are reversals already. Both sides, right? This has to do possibly with this older man here, wealthy person. Protection, somebody protecting you under their care. It's somebody who has a lot of money, not just money, but a lot of security. You're a part of a connection that's very solid. This Ten of Pentacles is, well, it's more of a focus on with this card, this person's very focused on themselves and their own, you know, wealth, prosperity, all of that. Maybe helping others too. But it's looking to me like you're protected by a higher individual, not higher in the sense of better at all. Just somebody who's like leading the pack when it comes to something to do with your finances. Somebody might be possibly ill or needing to take a rest, a break. And we have the white dog and we have the white horse. You notice that? And the familiar, in a sense, it's the white wolf. And we have the bat and the hare and the owl and a gargoyle, but you're protected from the gargoyles. What's the rebirth and consciousness about? Ooh, I love that. So this is the Page of Wands, but it's their kind of spin on it. So in the reverse is something that it's good news, but it's completely like something was completely took down and it rose again. It's energy of rising again. So it is good news, but it's like waiting. It's like if you were waiting on this energy to go ahead and rise. You know what I mean? Waiting for this energy. So waiting for this energy to rise. Rebirth and consciousness. Waiting for an energy to come around. To give you a sign. To give you a message. To give you a sign. So the Phoenix here. The Phoenix is here. Now, you have the Three of Swords. This is the Three of Swords that's about putting it in the past and being able to let it go. So putting it in the past and letting it go. You're willing to go or suffer some kind of loss, because, or not necessarily a loss, but some kind of heartache that you've already gone through it. It's like holding on to it until for some reason this Phoenix is like your trigger to release that energy. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Let's go to let's see what this is about. Possibly on how you feel about the things that you've gone through that had hurt throughout the year. Ready to end that and put it behind you. What's the cord about? What's the cord? Empress. So there's an energy here that has a lot of capability, possibility, but there's a little bit of selfishness to this Empress, and not just selfishness, but there is a need to like figure out how to most appropriately nurture themselves before they're able to really reach out and take care of others like the Empress can. And so you could feel it's like being tied to a motherly energy, but this one is different. I don't know if it means that there's an Empress energy, that motherly energy that's not present, and so therefore that cord is broken in that sense, or this is like symbolically saying that you're breaking a cord from a mother type energy, and it may be because of your view on this person, or that this person needs to figure out how to do something themselves. I don't feel like you're tied to this energy, because that was one of the cards that came out in the reverse, was the cord. So maybe you're untethering yourself, and it's definitely time for a 10-10. So you have completions. You have the Wheel of Fortune going in the right direction. It's kind of like everybody getting what they want. And this Empress energy is a bridge to major transformation, but also to a wealthy connection or powerful connections. The Wheel of Fortune is a fortunate turn of events or fate. So you're cutting the cord. That's what I got when I was pulling them just originally in the beginning, was cutting up a cord because of it being in the reverse. Who's the ally? Who's the familiar? Who is the ally? The old man. And more. Okay, so I'm definitely getting the old man, but there is more too. There is an ally. You have an ally. 10 of Swords. Whew. You have an ally. You have an ending. You have an ending that is a wish granted, though. Look at all the water. It's not an easy, it's an emotional ending. It's something that this has already ended, though. The Three of Swords and the 10 of Swords is about something that was painful that you went through, but it had already ended. So where's the rebirth from this situation? It's coming. There's something about the ally helping with that, or your ally helping you with that. The familiar. And the Nine of Cups is your wish granted, and it's not, it's a self-love type of giving of a wish. You can give it to yourself. It's not for everyone else. It's like just for you, because of like all this that you have went through so far, thus far. So look at all these major completions before the end of the year. 10, 10, 10. And then the wish granted. I was going to say, the wish granted, it doesn't feel like it has to do with this. Like, of course, you didn't want or ask for any of this, right? But it has to do with the new, some kind of new start, a new love situation, new loving situation. You have the cup, like the Ace of Cups, and then all of the water is overflowing. You have the Dove of Peace. So it's like there's something that is a gift from the universe at this point. Anything that you want. And definitely acknowledging how far you've come. What kind of completion you have here. It's big. So you have insight and you know when something's going to get moving. And it's okay not moving at this moment. You would know why. Is what I'm getting. Oh, goodness. We need to focus on all possibilities. There's probably more than what you have thought of. If this Devil reverse and the Page of Pentacles reverse coming out with the cauldron, making me feel like whatever it is that you're cooking up, that you're going to brew, it's as long as it is an investment in something that you haven't, invested before, something that you don't have to learn like a lesson again from an addiction or a vice. That's what it's going to be like a good, healthy choice. It's something that you have already learned. What are you cooking up? And I have the womb. Okay. You don't want a repeat. I don't know if you're too happy though with what's been coming from this tree so far. Like what has been yielded from here. Tell me about the moon, the timing. Because the Wheel of Fortune being here too is timing for change also. And of course you're going to come out. It's like if it wants to come out, it's going to come out. Ooh, I love this. So with the moon and the timing, you have a heavy Pisces energy here that's wanting to say, trust your intuition, because you really have a lot of knowledge right here. You have the High Priestess. And you know what is good for you and what is not. Let go of those attachments that tie you down to things that are that will weigh you down. Listen to your own intuition about this timing. You know, I mean, I hate to say it like that, but your intuition is going to tell you about the timing, when the timing is going to be right. And then, of course, this is going to bring change. It has to do, 9-9, with letting go from something from your past. And yes, it absolutely does. So, all right. So, that's what I've got with that part. Let's see. What else does Spirit want to tell you? What kind of advice they want to give you? Since you're waiting on news, you just take care of you. There's huge completions here. There are things to learn from. Here, Ace of Swords. Golly, that's the clarity. That's the truth. This High Priestess and the Moon is, I mean, it's really beautiful. Like, it's saying that you have a lot of insight about when the timing is right. Wow. Another 9 of Wands in the reverse. In the repeat confirmations, yet again, you'll know when it's time to stand up and fight, when it's time to move forward and defend self. Truly, this is my card about waiting on a sign, the 7 of Wands. If it's in the upright, there's your sign and you follow it, right? This is saying, hang on. Will there be news of a compromise or a gift or of something, even maybe with a legal nature to it? We have the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. When to move forward. so that, and an exchange of gifts of sorts. An exchange of gifts. Things get balanced. This is calling for giving with no strings attached right now. Although know that not only are you protected, but you're being led to more wealth, stability, and a wish granted. Oh, and away from something that was really hard. When you are, I would say there's probably no movement at this time. All right, tell us what's this sign is. How is this sign going to appear to us? What is it going to look like? Getting out of your own way. Your sign is getting out of your own way, moving past any kind of anxieties that you have. This is freeing your mind. Like if you get stuck overthinking and it's over analysis paralysis, this would be like freeing yourself as far as like anxiety, not feeling guilty or bad for moving forward in this situation. With the Emperor, you're asserting yourself, you're bossing up, you're making the big decisions. And the Hermit is like, and these decisions are going to be based on how you feel within. And the sign is going to be, your mind will feel free. Your mind will feel free. Your mind will know and have like absolutely no worry or concern once you know to move forward. Okay. What's the new cycle, the good news coming? What is that about? The Wheel of Fortune. Three of Wands, upright, Moon in reverse, and the Devil. It is, again, we have Pisces, Aries, Capricorn, maybe Cancer energy, but we have something being revealed about, in a sense, your ships coming in, like what you have seen, your foresight, your vision actually coming true, and you receiving visions of insight on your foresight. Makes sense. And the Devil here is saying that if I feel like whatever this is, that you're going to get a new spin on things. It's going to have maybe a lot or wealth, prosperity to do here in the material realm. There could be some temptation that you're facing with the High Priestess. You could feel vulnerable due to some kind of want or lust or temptation with the Devil upright and the High Priestess in reverse. What's the High Priestess about? And the Devil. The High Priestess and the Devil. Is it part of the plans? No. Strength. What is it about? The strength, confidence, meaning your fears. You have to be confident to overcome your fears. Confident enough to even endure being vulnerable. The Devil will make you feel like you can't trust yourself, or make you feel like your fears will say, no, let's stop. Let's be safe than sorry. But you're going to need the strength and the confidence to overcome your temptations, your fears, and your inaction when it's time. Why is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse? Because it doesn't feel even. Because something doesn't feel even at this time. Like, I've helped way more, and this is like this, and you know what I mean? Like, so there's an unevenness into gifts or how much somebody has possibly helped. But we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have Justice. Ooh. So Justice is about the scales being balanced. Like I said, this is ultimately getting justice, getting the truth. You could have insight into this, whatever this situation is with Justice, and the Wheel of Fortune. So it could be about a new contract coming up. Whoa, really? It's definitely about completions, and it's about your Ten of Pentacles, your wealth, your prosperity. You're part of a process that's pretty big, and it's going to bring you a lot of good things. I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of good things with the Wheel of Fortune. It's fixed. It's part of your destiny already. No matter what you've already been through, like this part is part of your destiny. All right. Let's get some tea leaves for you. We'll see where it goes from there. Sometimes these tea leaves just make me end up having to pull more cards. But if you want a private reading, Taurus, I do offer those. My website can be found in the description box below. Don't hesitate to get a reading from me. Whoop. All right, I have tea leaf, I have nest, and emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Ink pot, problems to be resolved. Problems to be resolved. Rat, someone against you working behind your back. Someone working against you behind your back. See, that's going to be one of the ones I end up having to clarify. So yeah, we'll clarify it. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Casket, someone going out of your life, the end of a situation. Mountain road, you're on the road to success. Butterfly is a change for the better. Stork, news of a birth or new business opportunity. Jug, a lighthearted, carefree time. Shark, take care, there would be a loss of material wealth. Cobweb, you're protected from negative forces beyond your control. And I have club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. What are these energies? What are these energies? We're going to figure it out. That's okay. It's okay. All right. Do I want this deck or do I want a different deck? I might want a different deck. The Ace of Swords and the Star is in my hands. That's actually not a bad thing to split on, but all right. Let's see. Choose the gold foil tarot. Give me, it's kind of frustrating, like putting this down in the can because it usually doesn't reflect good enough. But so tell me about ink pot first. The problems to be resolved right here. What are these problems to be resolved? What are they about? What are the problems to be resolved about? Five of Pentacles. All right, so that's a perfect problem to be resolved. If you're worried or you have concerns about money coming in, this is stressing or worrying over something in the physical. So this can be also about somebody's health, having a worry about, or having a worry of feeling like you're doing something alone. It's usually a financial burden or worry, or having to do with like a home, food. I mean, just anything tangible. That will be resolved. That's good. And what's interesting is I have the Ace of the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom, which is about the like receiving of money and finances doing better. You also have a soulmate connection or family tie, members of your soul family. What's the rat about? Who's the rat? Who's the rat? Who's the rat? Oh my, really? I don't... Fine. Who's the rat? And this one came out as the 8 of Wands. You have good news. The good news card. Cupid's arrow. 8 of Pentacles reverse, the Devil reverse, and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody trying to work on having things not change. Like that, someone that doesn't want the everyday, day-to-day work to be good. I don't know why, but it's like this energy is like wanting nothing to change. And then this energy is like overcoming all of that and bringing in good news. 8-8. It feels like it's time to get ready for a change coming. It's going to be about detaching from something that you've been doing for work on the everyday and something maybe a little bit different. This can also be Cupid's arrow. It could be just communication coming in that lets you know something is better. It's the rat is the energy of somebody that will communicate with you. This could either be Gemini, Capricorn, or maybe a Virgo or Sagittarius. I would just watch for those energies. Maybe another Taurus or a Libra also. 3-3. Why do we have club? Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Regarding finances, maybe? Regarding finances, maybe somebody's wanting to borrow money or move. A big move. Such as moving even houses or breaking or dropping an allegiance or coming out of a commitment. Someone trying to make you come out of a commitment. Here's the single and mingle card, the 3 of Cups, and getting together with friends. King of Swords in the reverse, that's the adversity part. It's the energy of possibly needing somebody, an expert that could help with rules and legalities. Yeah, so to help you move past a stalemate, to help you move past a dilemma that is going to require cooperation from others also. It's something that had you blocked for quite a while. This is about cheersing and celebrating the resolve of that. What are they supposed to do about the King of Swords in the reverse? Somebody somebody that doesn't have they don't have the best intentions, or they're misleading with their words. It's a person from the past or a situation, maybe a legal situation from the past. Also an energy that has issues with rebuilding. Whatever that means to you. Could be Aquarius energy also. And Leo, Aries, Sag, and Cancer. A trip, a journey. A trip or a journey with the 6 of Swords. Five of Wands. Conflict. Knight of Wands, involving travel or involving movement. The King of Wands, it was like this. So This is leaving a situation that's no longer working for you. That's what I would say that is. And there's lots of competition. There's this energy of passion, twin flame, going towards what you really love and rising above this competition. Also trying not to get distracted. Anything else from tea leaves? Goldfish, increase in material or spiritual growth. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. And I have staff, you will be taken care of during hard times. Situations in the balance that require careful handling, and you will be taken care of in difficult times. Act with tact, just careful with our words or how we word things. Let's pull your oracle card, and I'm going to close out the reading. Improve my life. It says, the work I do, and this might be an affirmation to bring in some kind of changes. So, improve my life. The work that I do in my job or my business continually improves everyone's life, including my own. Boundless love. Today I'll open my eyes up a little wider. It's to notice all of those little things that are miracles in life. It says like falling in love again with honeybees and neon signs. 7, cooperation of Gaia. Everything Gaia does is in cooperation with what humanity chooses. Overwhelmingly, humanity chooses love and compassion, and Gaia is cooperating. Congratulations on graduating towards an ascension status. Animals are probably very important to you at this time, and definitely you have the empowerment card. Ooh, this is like the changes that you're going to be ushered into. They will empower you and lead you to, something is leading you to work that you love a little bit more, and a wish granted also. So I like this for you here, Taurus. I'm sending you much love and light. Thanks so much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and come back. Bye-bye.